Hello, creatures! My name is Apollo.jpg, and today we're going to be taking a look at some brand new, some crazy Marvel news that we've got coming out of kind of a live stream video, but they've also like condensed it. We waited 5 hours to get the entire cast, not the entire cast list, because there's no way they're dropping the entire cast list, but most of the cast list for Avengers Doomsday, which is coming out in May of next year. So we're going to be taking a look at all of that. Enjoy my Rivals gameplay in the background, by the way. This is just going to be a lot of pictures on screen. So it's, I just figured I'd put the Rivals gameplay so I don't have to edit myself. I don't have to edit a lot. So I've already got to edit a lot because of all the pictures, but whatever. Okay. We're just going to jump straight into going over who all is involved in this, and my thoughts on that afterwards. So forgive me if I mispronounce anything. Me no good at reading sometimes. So here we go. This should be in order of how they appear in the video, on the Marvel YouTube channel. So we're, but if it's not, don't kill me, please. I'm begging you. I would like to make another YouTube video. Okay, so here we go. We got that. Yeah. So we got Chris Hemsworth returning as Thor. We already knew this was gonna happen. Big news. He'll probably be with that one little girl from the end of Love and Thunder, which I liked Love and Thunder. I know I'm the minority on that. We got Vanessa Kirby as the Invisible Woman. She's gonna be in the Fantastic Four movie coming out in a couple of months. Very excited to see her. We got Anthony Mackie as Captain America. He's the current Captain America, previously the Falcon. Awesome, sick. I love him. We got Sebastian Stan as Bucky, formerly the Winter Soldier. Love Sebastian. Forgive me if I mispronounce this, but Letitia Wright as Black Panther. That's Shuri. She's the current Black Panther. We got Paul Rudd as Ant-Man. Love me some Paul Rudd. I love that Baskin-Robbins employee. We got Wyatt Russell as the U.S. agent. He first appeared in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and he's in the Thunderbolts, which is coming out in a couple months as well. We got, I know I'm going to pronounce this, Tanuk Herta Meja. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. As Namor, the Submariner. He was the villain of Black Panther. We've got, I'm gonna mispronounce this too, Ibn Mas Bakarak as the Thing. He's in the Fantastic Four movie that's coming out soon. We got Simu Liu as Shang-Chi. I love Shang-Chi. I'm happy he's back. That was a great movie. Florence Pugh is Elena Bulva. She's Black Widow's sister. She was in Hawkeye last I checked, and she's going to be in the Thunderbolts soon. So I think Hawkeye was her last appearance of stuff that's out, though. Kelsey Grammer, he's back as the Beast. We saw him in the post-credits scene of the Marvels. Louis Pullman as the Sentry. He's going to be the antagonist of the Thunderbolts. I'm very excited to see him. We got Danny Ramirez as the Falcon. You can see him in this picture right next to Anthony Mackie. He was in the new Cap movie. We got Joseph Quinn as the Human Torch. He's going to be in the Fantastic Four movie coming up. He's also Eddie from Stranger Things, if you know him from that. David Harbour as the Red Guardian. He's also in Stranger Things, but he's also in Black Widow in the Thunderbolts as well. Big Thunderbolts cast, it looks like. We got Winston Duke as M'Baku. He was in Black Panther, and I think he was in Black Panther 2. I can't remember. But he's got the best line delivery in the MCU. That you bald-headed demon. That line. that's a beautiful line in the first Black Panther. We got Hannah John Kamen as Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp. I hope she's good in this. I hope she's good in the Thunderbolts, because Ant-Man and the Wasp is maybe the only Marvel movie I actually hate. It's one of the only movies I genuinely hate. It's a terrible movie. We got Tom Hiddleston back as Loki. Don't know how that's gonna work, considering the end of the Loki finale. But we'll see. I like Loki. He's a great character. Tom Hiddleston always knocks it out of the park. Some more surprising news, which excites me, but I'll get into some of my reservations about this later. We got Patrick Stewart back as Professor X of the X-Men, as well as Sir Ian McKellen, as Magneto of the X-Men movies. Then we got Alan Cumming back as Nightcrawler. He was in X2. I can't remember if he's in any other X-Men movies. Rebecca Romijn, I can't pronounce that. It's Rebecca R as Mystique. She's back as Mystique. James Marsden back as Cyclops. You may also know him from the Sonic movies. He plays, I think his name is Todd in the Sonic movies. But I love Sonic. Sonic 3 was great. He's Sonic's dad. We got Channing Tatum back as Gambit. This is wonderful. Pays off the post-credit scene at the end of Deadpool and Wolverine, and I really like Channing Tatum as Gambit. He's a great character. I love Gambit. We got Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic. Like I said, he's going to be in the Fantastic Four movie coming out in a couple months. And then finally, Robert Downey Jr. back as Doctor Doom. Interesting casting, but I believe he can pull it off. It's going to be great. I'm very excited for that. Okay, so what do I think of all of this? Because this is a lot of crazy news. This is a lot of nuts stuff. This is crazy beyond belief. Well, it's not beyond belief. I figured something like this would happen, but this is a lot of nuts news. I mean, Ian McKellen, Patrick Stewart, Tom Hiddleston. Was not expecting that. Same with James Marsden. Wasn't expecting that at all, frankly. Which I guess is my only complaint with this list is characters like the X-Men in here. It worries me that we're not going to get MCU original actors for a lot of X-Men characters. Like Storm, Mystique, Cyclops, whoever, right? Professor X. I mean, what's his name? It's not Ian McKellen, Patrick Stewart. Patrick Stewart was in Multiverse of Madness. He was good in there. But, I kind of want to see a new guy play Professor X. You know what I mean? And I don't know. It's just kind of weird that they're going with all these, all the people who have played them previously. And that kind of worries me that we'll never get to see new people playing, you know what I mean? At least in the MCU. Now, some of the castings we already knew about, like Robert Downey Jr. I love that. It's fine. I have faith in Robert. And the people writing this movie, the Russos, I think, are writing it. It's either they're writing this one or Secret Wars. They might be writing both, frankly. But they did a wonderful job with Infinity War and Endgame. I love those movies. And I have faith with them here. I have faith with what they're doing. It's hard for me to dislike a Marvel thing, so if I end up disliking this, that's how you know it's probably a really bad movie. But I have faith in them, and that's kind of all my thoughts on the casting thing. It's kind of, a lot of it is really cool, and I'm very excited to see a movie, and I know this is 100% for sure not the final casting list for everybody. They're definitely saving at least 20 people for the movie. It's maybe even 30 people for the movie. Chris Evans. I doubt he's not going to be in this movie in some way. Because same with Haley Steinfeld. I can't remember the name of the girl that plays Miss Marvel, but her, Brie Larson, I doubt that she's not going to be in this movie. I believe it that Oscar Isaac, Charlie Cox, and Tom Holland wouldn't be in this movie. Tom Holland maybe a little less than the other two, because Moon Knight and Daredevil, who knows? Daredevil's in New York. What's he going to do against, Doctor Doom right now? Moon Knight, he's off doing something. He's retired, kind of, I think. Sort of. Retired in air quotes, because, Jake Lockley. Yeah, it's kind of, and Tom Holland, as Spider-Man, Spider-Man's already an Avenger, so I doubt he's not going to show up in this. You know what I mean? And he might not show up, physically mask off, because he's filming the Odyssey, and that's kind of part of Secret Wars issue, because he's not going to have his mask off for a lot of Secret Wars because of that. So I think it's Secret Wars. It's either Secret Wars or Doomsday that I read that he's not gonna have his mask off for a lot of it. Which W move right there. Um, but anyways, I doubt that they're not gonna be in this movie. I would be genuinely shocked if they weren't in this movie. I would be flabbergasted, jaw dropped to the ground, frankly. And that's kind of all I have casting thoughts wise. Now there's one thought that I had when I was scrolling through Twitter looking at everything as the stuff was coming out. Can nobody have fun with this stuff anymore? Everybody's like, oh, I miss old MCU hype, I miss it when it was fun. And then they give you a 5-hour live stream where they slowly reveal the cast, and all you do is sit here and complain about it. You complain about how it took too long. Has TikTok ruined your brain? It's fun to sit here and them drip feed us names and us go, oh my god, this is crazy. This is nuts. Look at this, dude. Look at this. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Like I was watching the Escape Pod podcast react to it. I saw a couple clips of them react to it, and they looked like they were having a good time. And I don't know why people just can't have good times. It's a growing problem. A lot of people just don't know how to have fun, frankly. And yeah, that's about it. That's for this video. That's almost all of my thoughts. Yeah. I'm excited for this movie. I'm gonna cover a lot of Marvel stuff as it comes out, probably. Mostly reviews and maybe a little bit of news. Like this. Only if it's something big like this. So yeah. A lot of Marvel stuff. Fortnite OG video coming out soon, probably Friday. If not today. If this comes up, no, this will go up today. I edited too much for it not to go up today. Yeah, that's my thoughts on all of this. I'm very excited for it, and let me know what you guys want to see from me. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff. We got Applemania 3 coming up. Maybe another ukulele video. Definitely another Detroit stream coming up. We got a lot coming up. I've got a lot of stuff planned. I'm very excited for y'all to see it. And yeah, that's about it. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to. You can always undo all of that stuff. It's free either way. It just helps me out if you do all the positive stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah. Drink your water, yabba gooby.